top four, we are back at it again. Simbalaja Charles, can't get your boy.
What up, what up, what up? This is MC Shilenje. Big week, big wins and big casualties.
All right.
Everybody knows that.
We are still on that journey to 200 subscribers, and you only guys can help us achieve that. So down here, before you even start, just sub. That's the only thing. Just sub. So we do that journey together, isn't it?
Sure.
All right. Let's get on to that first game. The biggest offset for fourth round Carabao Cup. Man U, they are out. Guess who? Westham. The same guys who almost beat them up in Premier League over the weekend. Pushed them out. So many talking points. Shilenje, what do you think about that?
The Hammers are always a stubborn opponent, and I felt just before...
Stubborn against Man U or just generally?
Generally, they're
Chelsea won't say the same thing.
They're always a stubborn side to break.
Yes.
You know, even when you win against them, you have to sweat for the win. You don't win easily against West Ham because they're very organized defensively. They hit you on the counter-attacks, and if not careful, you find that they score you. So, yes, United against West Ham are playing the same opponent in 3 games, in 3 days.
Almost beaten over the weekend. Actually, they lost over the weekend. Let's just say what it is. Yeah, they got the points, but when it comes to football, they lost.
No, they didn't lose.
They lost.
They won.
They lost. I mean, they were cancelled all over.
No, they
were actually lucky not to.
They took the 3 points.
They took the 3 points.
Yeah, so you can't deny.
But they were lucky with those 3 points, isn't it?
Whether they were lucky or not,
yeah,
they won the game.
The girl who doesn't normally get those penalties this time around just got it over the weekend.
After so many years, about 7 years, he saved his first penalty.
That's what I'm saying. It's a bit lucky.
Yes.
That they walked with those points.
Yeah, it was lucky, but at the end of the day, they won the 3 points. But it was bound to happen that they were going to get revenge against by West Ham. They're not going to lose to the same opponent within 3 days again.
Were Manchester United expected to win this one? Say yes.
Yes, they were expected to win.
But then they lost it,
convincingly, they were supposed to win. Yeah. Because when you go paper to paper, United against West Ham, first team, second team, or whichever team, every player in United's shirt is a quality player.
A quality player than a West Ham
player. Whoever played
player.
Yesterday, there were 11 internationals, and in any case, on paper, they were supposed to win that game.
All right,
let's
talk about exactly then what happened. Do you agree then, and this is what I'm saying, do you agree then that with the arrival of players like Cavani, who are quite advanced in their career, and that's what we've seen from Moyes, that is looking, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is looking around and who's available, who can come in and actually try and solve the problem that I have right now, as opposed to building up for it. Let's count.
By the way, you can see in the past few signings, they've not been objective in their signings.
They've not been objective, isn't it? They've not been.
They're hanging around on whoever
they got Igalo. Where is Igalo? Where is Igalo? They got Igalo last year, isn't it? Where is he?
Who knows where he is?
Nobody knows.
Nobody
actually knows where he is. Then after that, they got Cavani, isn't it?
It's becoming a trend.
Yeah. The Cavani is not playing right now, is
he? He's not playing.
So once he is back to full fitness again, do we expect Cavani to substitute Cristiano Ronaldo? Because when you compare them, again, their contribution is just about the same, isn't it?
It's either you play both of them.
It's either you play both of them.
Sacrifice another young player.
That's it. Sancho, Martial, Greenwood out, isn't it? Rashford out.
Yes.
So because you have Cavani and Cristiano Ronaldo.
And also they signed this Dutch midfielder, Van de Beek.
Why is he? Why is he not playing? It's not a starter, is it?
Alex Tellers, defender.
He played yesterday. Shit of a player. Yeah. Why? Okay. They come in as good players, and this is one thing that I need you to realize. Over the past couple seasons, and Jesus Christ, let's not even start from there.
Wow.
Any Manchester United fan right now, in your full reasoning capacity, tell me why Jadon Sancho is on a full starter, is on a 90-minute game player at Manchester United, and you guys are just comfortable with that. You're not cursing, you're not doing anything, you're comfortable with that. That Sancho, with his performance at Dortmund, it was a game player, a game determiner, comes to Manchester United, sits down.
I think it will be too early to judge him.
Nah, it's not too early. No, come on.
They haven't played even 10 games.
Would you rather
he hasn't played 10 games.
But how many games has it been?
He's played around 5.
with preseason as well
Yeah,
included, isn't it?
No, they didn't have so much preseason. Preseason, they had about 3 or 4
But
games.
why
but the
would you-
season
Yes.
is still new. We haven't done 10 games of the league, not even 20, not even half the season. That's when we can really say that Sancho is not actually going to play. But we believe, and the way I see Ole Gunnar trying to manage him is that he's trying to tell him, hey man, you came here, yes, big star Dortmund, but here you have to work hard. You have to earn your position here. So if you don't convince me in the training, I'm not going to give you a position to play. So it should be up to Sancho to ensure he's up to the standard that is needed
Your
to
theory-
play for a
yes.
team like United and in the Premier League.
Your theory will be right if Sancho is the one who arrived after Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo arrived after Sancho.
But
Meaning, we're in that pecking
No,
order.
Simba.
Had Cristiano Ronaldo not
Simba.
left Juventus, then they would have been stuck with Sancho, who would have been playing. I would like to think so.
no, but who doesn't know Cristiano?
No, that's not it. It's the
Yes.
long term. No, listen, Shilenje. It's the long term plan that you have for that club. Sancho didn't come in to develop his game. His game was quite developed.
He came
at
to
Dortmund.
play.
He came to play.
From another
plug
league.
in, yes, plug in, create impact. Right now, they're not using him for that.
Okay, on
Yesterday, when it
on
comes
a good
to
day,
yes,
in any team, you have Sancho, you have CR7. Who do you start? You are a coach. You have the
Cristiano
two
Ronaldo
players,
for now,
Cristiano
yes.
Ronaldo,
But is
you
that
have
okay
Sancho.
though? But is that okay for Manchester United?
Whether okay or not, who do you
Yes.
start? At the-
You will start Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah.
But how long are you going to
So
keep on
in
doing
that
that?
sense, when you have
but,
a
but how
player-
long are you going to keep on doing that?
when you have a player like,
Yes.
like Cristiano Ronaldo, you
Yes.
have to vindicate the manager here.
Yeah, but that's the thing.
Because
Shilinga.
there's a player
Answer
bigger
me.
than the manager.
It's fine. It's
Yes.
fine. I totally get it. Everybody understands the influence of Cristiano Ronaldo. And I need you to keep on getting back to what I told you. Cristiano Ronaldo, in any team, you could take him to Arsenal right now. You could take him to West Ham right now.
Sure.
You could take him to Man City right now.
Real Madrid.
It still gets you the 15 plus goals.
Yes.
But then how effective are his goals going to be if indeed they're not helping you win games?
It now depends with the manager. How is he pairing his team? You know, when you're playing Cristiano Ronaldo,
Yeah.
you have these other very promising young talents who now needs to get integrated in the team. It's good that when you have a senior player like Ronaldo, this player are bound to learn from him. Yeah. But how are you going to play these younger players alongside Ronaldo? How are you going to tee up your defense so that when Cristiano scores his goals,
Yes.
your team doesn't concede
Isn't it?
and make his goals useless?
And that's it. That's
it's,
what
it's now down to the manager. How is he going to manage United?
Yeah.
And that is the sleepless nights, the headaches that Solskjaer is having at the moment. At
And let me
United.
tell you why it's not even a headache. It's just, let me tell you, it's just nonsense. It's pure nonsense. Let me tell you why it's not a headache.
No.
Okay, let me tell you why. Let me tell you why it's not a headache. He has kept on making these mistakes, but he's not correcting them. Okay, let's count how many players you're going to manage around Cristiano Ronaldo. Let's talk about the young players that you have in that team before we even start talking about Cavani, who may want to play as well, and
Yes.
is quite effective.
Yes.
All right,
So he has
we
Martial.
have Martial, isn't
Yes.
it? You have Greenwood, you have Sancho, you have Rashford,
Diallo.
and Diallo as well.
Yes.
So you tell me any other manager in the league right now who has to manage 4 players around who? Cristiano Ronaldo. How many
Yes.
competitions
You
do you
still
have?
have Cavani.
You're already out of EFL.
You still have Cavani.
You still have Cavani.
You
who's-
have a
who has to come in now.
a big-headed player like Pogba.
That's it. Who you have to manage as well. So tell me how he's going to manage this pure nonsense.
And-
I mean, what Manchester United is doing is just pure nonsense. Why do you have 7 players who are playing at the same position?
That's why I
Why?
told you, at times I feel
So
like
you're killing Sancho.
at times I feel like United don't need Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. They need a more mature manager, who can totally command the team,
Yeah.
command the dressing room, because at times Solskjaer ends up being like a fan to the team, because now he needs to play everybody. He wants to please everybody against getting the results. You know, he doesn't know to pair who and who, but because he asked for the players and he was given the players, he has to use them.
Pretty much.
Yes.
Now, let's talk about the guys who came in. One matter. So what is
Experienced
he doing at
player,
Man U?
Experienced player.
Experience, but what is he doing there?
Champions League winner.
But what is he doing there
He
now?
has a contract at United.
That ends at the end of the season, isn't it?
Yes.
Which
yeah,
I
it
do
ends
not
in
think they're
season.
going to give him a new contract.
Likely, no.
It should be negotiating his way out.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he's a player who doesn't get many chances. But
Yeah.
trust me, if you give one Mata a chance, if you give Mata a chance and you play him well, he's a player, yes, who is getting old, but he's a player who's going to give you production in your team. He's going to give you assists and even a few goals.
All right, then they brought in Bruno Fernandez and Greenwood to actually try and change the game, and they did nothing, isn't it?
Too late.
Too late.
Against West Ham, when
when
they are defending,
yeah,
when they know that they have a goal,
yeah,
what they just need to do is to ensure that they don't concede an equalizer. Too hard for that.
Too hard for that.
Yes.
All right, let's talk about the players who actually caused that goal. From, Ryan Fredericks actually went through Telles and Sancho. The same players who you're not playing because you have Cristiano Ronaldo in that team. You have the likes of Cavani in that team.
I don't think we need to look at whoever caused the goal.
You gotta look at that. You gotta look at that.
No. It's normal.
When you're talking
a goal.
Here's the thing,
you're gonna concede in a game.
Of course, you have to concede. But when Ryan Fredericks goes through Sancho and Telles, who've not been given real game time at Man United,
no problem about
then
that.
you gotta talk about the confidence of this. You gotta talk about the confidence of this players.
No, what we need to look at is the response when you concede this goal. How do you respond to it? City played on Tuesday. They conceded fast, but how did they respond? 6 unanswered questions. So how did United respond after going behind West Ham? That's a big question we need to ask. That these players who normally don't get regular time of playing, when they came in, were they ready to take the chances that the manager had given them? Because he trusted them in this game and said, you see what, man, you don't play so many games, but we have this Carabao, you can try impress me. Let me see what you have, what you can show me in this game. Were they able to do that? The likes of Eric Bailey, the likes of Matic, you see, the likes of Van de Beek. Were they able? Did they rise up to the occasion when given the chance? That's what we need to look at. Because trust me, you can't say in a game of football you're not going to concede a goal. At some point, you'll have to concede.
Pretty much.
Yes.
I mean, when you look at it, then it ends there for now. Guys, you don't know exactly what you gotta do. Just talk to us in the comment section. Let us know exactly what it is that you think. And then next, we do know Man United have a big game, isn't it?
Yes.
Do you think?
Against Aston Villa.
Do you think that indeed Man U are gonna knock off Aston Villa? Aston Villa yesterday when they were playing, they played a beautiful game. And we're gonna talk about it next. Guys, you know what to do. Support. That journey for 200 is still on. And subscribe.
Subscribe.
Fantastic.